Hello. Just to let you know, I am sick today. I have caught a cold or a flu from someone at work. I think I know who it is. So, who you are, you're in trouble because you got me sick and I sound ridiculous. So just forgive me. But you got to see me at my worst. And I think I look pretty good for a sick person. My hair came out pretty good after a long day of work. So anyway, why am I here? What I want to talk about today is my idea of the perfect date. And I go beyond what normal people think is a date. Like, most people, it's, go to a movie, like dinner and a movie kind of thing, or, some people get really corny, like walk on the beach together, which is nice. I'm all for dinner and a movie. I'm all for, walking on a beach and all that stuff. But for me, I like a different kind of date. I try something out of the box. I like a more unique date. That's just me. I'm a unique person. I want my own silly kind of unique love story. So, of course, the dates me and my guy would go on would be outside of the norm. That's how I would want it. So I wanted to talk about my idea of some perfect dates I would want to go on. If it was my turn to pick the date night, these are things I would pick. Now, first of all, I'm going to do a spin on the classic dinner. Go out to dinner kind of thing. And then instead of doing that, I had this idea, and I think it's adorable. We stay in, we cook something together. It doesn't have to be fancy. It could be mac and cheese out of the blue box. It's fine. And we eat dinner in bed with candles. Like, we do a candlelight dinner in bed. Maybe even we don't even have to cook anything. Maybe we order Chinese. Maybe it's a crappy day out. It's raining, or it's like snowing. It's cold, and we just don't feel like going out. And this is what I would do. We both dress up like we are going to a fancy dinner. Maybe I put on, my nice little black dress. Maybe you put on, a button up. Maybe even a whole suit. I don't know. Whatever you want to do. We get dressed up. We hop into bed, and we eat dinner in bed. And we just, we dim the lights, light some candles. I think that's freaking adorable. A candlelit dinner in bed. It's like, it's romantic with the candles, and maybe you're dressed up. But it's also just simple, and I think romance should be simple. I think we shouldn't overcomplicate it. It's all about feelings and, showing appreciation for the person you're with, that you value them. So, why can't we do that, in our socks, sitting in bed together, laughing, having a good time with candles, and eating our dinner. And the best thing about having a candlelit dinner in bed is you don't have to drive home for the sex. You can just do it right there. You just take the plates and stuff off the bed, obviously. You don't want to have sex on your dinner. You take it off the bed, and then you go at it right there. It's like perfect. It's the whole date in one place. The dinner, the conversation, and the after sex. Like, in the same place. You don't really have to move. I don't know. I think that's a good date. I think that's awesome. Eat whatever you want. It can be SpaghettiOs. I don't care. I think it's cute. Actually, SpaghettiOs might be hilarious. That might actually be funnier. I don't know. That's how I am. And as far as movies go, I want to see a movie we both want to see. I don't want to force you to see some chick flick and you're just going to be there, like, texting the whole time like this. Bro, this movie sucks. I hate this. I can't believe my girl made me come over, to see this movie. See a movie you both want to see. Surprise him. I'm sure, like, if you bring a guy to see some slasher movie, he's going to be like, what? I wasn't expecting this. Maybe you trick him. Maybe you make him think it's, some, I don't know, something, Twilight-ish for the new age. And, like, surprise, we're actually seeing this instead. Like, and he's like, oh my god, yes. So that's one. Another big thing is, I'm just going to run through my list. I made a list, actually. Hiking is a fun date. Anything spending the day outdoors, I think, is a fun date. And why don't you go to some park, or maybe a national park, or a mountain, maybe the Appalachians, doesn't matter. And you go hiking together. That's adorable. I think that's a great date. Okay. Also, like, other outdoor things, you go canoeing together, you go on a boat together, do something on a boat, canoe, you go swimming at a lake, or in the ocean, you go to the beach or something. I mean, I think going outside and doing something, an outdoor activity, even something like fishing, whatever, is a really fun date. I think that's a great date, and I would be so for that. I'm the kind of girl, I'll get my hands dirty on a date. I think that's fun. I'm up for it. Take me in nature. Maybe even camping. Let's go camping. I'm okay with it. I think it's a fun date too. Laser tag is a great date. It's funny. It's silly. I mean, obviously to me, I want my love story to be a silly, goofy one. We're always having fun. And laser tag is a great outlet for that. Go-karts is fantastic. That's a good one. Another one is working out together. Maybe you go for a jog in the park outside. That's an outdoor activity. Working out together is a great kind of date. It's not really a date. It's just a thing couples can do together. It's not really a date, but I think it's cute when couples are working out with one another. Go to a concert together. I mean, that's kind of standard, but make it a concert that's something you both enjoy. Don't drag your guy to some, I'm going to say Britney Spears, but I feel like Britney Spears doesn't really tour anymore. I wish she would. I love Britney Spears. Britney. But you go to concerts you both want to see. Cooking together, baking together, I think is always a cute, you stay in kind of date night and you cook a meal together. I said that before. This is silly. I think playing games together, like a video game or a board game, like staying in and letting your man teach you a video game and you play that. You play Mario Kart for 3 hours, or you play Battleship, some kind of board game, Jenga, maybe like strip Jenga. I think that's a fun date. That's a great date, like a stay-in kind of date night. Going to sporting events, I think that's always fun. If he's into baseball, go to a baseball game with him. That's always good. Amusement parks, theme parks, fairs, I think those are fun dates. The guy obviously wins you the bear or something by hitting the gong with the hammer, or you just ride on the Ferris wheel together, a roller coaster, and you hold each other's hand. You pretend you're really scared going up the roller coaster, or maybe you are really terrified. I think that's a fun date, riding rides together and doing your whole amusement park, fairgrounds kind of thing. That's fun. Share a corn dog. How romantic. It's that to me, that's the most romantic as shit thing. My idea of romance is very different than what a lot of other females expect. I mean, I'm hiking and eating Chinese food in bed and riding the Ferris wheel till we puke. That's romantic to me, apparently. But hey, I like it. It's what I want. It's how I think love and relationships should be. So forget it. Whatever. Walking around a new city you've never been to before, exploring. I love, the idea of just going on adventures together and exploring together as couples. Something I definitely want. So why not go to some place you've never been before and just walk around together? See what you find. Biking. That's an outdoor activity I left out before. Biking together through a city or maybe through a park or the mountains. Doesn't matter. I think that's a fun little activity. Wine tour, just because I like wine, and let's just drink some wine, and then who knows what will happen afterwards. Dancing. I know a lot of guys don't like dancing, but you don't have to be good at it. It doesn't have to be like ballroom dancing if you don't want to do that, or some intense salsa club. It can be honestly be us just dancing in the apartment with each other. I want to be able to, my boyfriend, challenge him to dance off. I put on some EDM music, and I'm we just rave dance together, or I'm I call you out, bro, boyfriend, bae, whatever. I call you out. We're doing a dance off right now in the kitchen. Loser has to do the dishes. Boom. And then he's just oh, it's on, girl. It's on. And then me and my man have this crazy dance off in the kitchen. We're just busting out the moves. And I win, of course, and then he has to do the dishes. I would love that. And have a dance off with my man. That's the dream to me. We just crazy dance. It's all kinds of music. Learn a new skill, learn a new hobby. Maybe this is far-fetched, but it's the first skill that came to mind. Maybe you both want to learn pottery together. I doubt that I'm going to be with a guy who wants to learn pottery, and that's okay. But, you know, we want to try a new activity together. We want to try a new hobby. See if we have an interest in it. If we don't, we never go back. It's fine. You know, maybe like a hobby like surfing. We try surfing together. Maybe it becomes our thing. We're a surfing couple. Surfer dude couple. I got the hair for it. I got the blonde hair. I can be a surfer chick. Just seek, also that kind of segues, seek new thrills like zip lining or cliff jumping into the water. You know, you try thrilling things that, you know, things that you're overcoming your fears. So, and the good thing about doing with your significant other is, you know, they're going to take care of you and you don't have to be so scared. Like, they're like, I'm here for you, babe. I know you're scared. I know you're afraid to jump into that water from this cliff, but I'm going to hold your hand the whole time. We're going to jump together. It's going to be fine. And then you feel more comfortable doing it. I think it's a good thing to do thrilling activities with your significant other because you should trust them, feel safe with them. So, snowball fight, I think that's the cutest. Snowball fight, water gun fight, all that stuff. Any kind of like, for some reason I really love battling my boyfriend. What is that, like dance offs and, you know, laser tag, marshmallow shooter fights, super soaker fights, throwing Nerf guns at not throwing Nerf guns, but, you know, the Nerf guns, throwing, you know, ping pong balls at him. Like, we get in a little battle about it. Apparently, I really want a boyfriend I can battle with. Like, we just, like, tease each other and challenge each other to, like, duels. Like, I challenge you. I think that, to me, that means it's your best friend. You challenge your friends to, like, stuff, and you create challenges. Why can't you challenge your boyfriend? It's not really a date, like I said. It's more an activity to do with your boyfriend. That's really what this list is. Yeah, prank wars. Yeah, we prank each other. Go abroad, go to a different country, you know, get on a plane and go somewhere fun, different place together. And this is the final one that I can think of that I put on my list is go to the zoo together or the aquarium, maybe even a museum if he's into that kind of thing. I think that's fun. I mean, like, who doesn't want to check out the elephants, like, with your date? Let's do that. Let's go check out the sharks or the fish. Go see the dolphin show together. I think that's a fun date. So these are just some ideas of fun dates I like. I mean, really, there's no specific things. As long as it's fun, as long as it's silly and goofy, as long as it's, like, outside of the box, even if it's a typical date, like I said, you know, a dinner movie, we're making it unique to us. Like, make sure the dates are unique to the relationship I'm in. Like, and that's why I would want it to be goofy, silly, you know, funny, like just us being really weird together, like those kind of dates, and trying new things, getting out of our comfort zone together. So those are that's like my criteria for dates I want to go on, things I want to do with my man. And don't judge me for me wanting to throw snowballs on a date. It's fine. So anyway, thanks for listening. I'm going to take a bunch of cold and flu meds now. See you later. Feel better.